Thank you for joining me here this afternoon. The time is currently 4:22 p.m. Central. We are live with some more severe weather coverage. We were live earlier today. I think this stream is definitely going to be more active though than the last stream. We have got some big time hail and wind producers up in South Dakota that may even go tornadic soon. We've got another system out here in the Tennessee Valley that's producing some damaging winds and large hail, and then even a storm up in Maine today. Several storms that did get severe warning caused quite a few problems. You can see we've had a lot of wind damage reports out of Maine today. Some of those are still lingering in the far eastern portions of the state, so we're going to go ahead and cover those as well. Today joining me, we have Mr. Storm.
Hey everybody.
So, yeah, I mean, we are here once again for severe weather coverage. If we take a look at the Norman, Oklahoma cyclone report, we have a live look at a strong thunderstorm impacting downtown Oklahoma City right now. This strong thunderstorm is going to be capable of producing hail up to nickel-sized here, so we'll keep that camera in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. For some reason, it's in black and white mode. There we go. But yeah, we got that storm, and now it is severe warning.
There's storm near Crestbard in where is that? That's South Dakota. I feel like it has a small, very slight hook echo. It's definitely not even close to dropping a tornado yet, but I just think it's one to watch because if you look at velocity, there is quite a bit of inflow out to it, I would say. So, just keep an eye on it just in case it may end up with a little bit more intense rotation. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, that is a severe thunderstorm warning with the tornado possible tag. As I was about to say, though, the storm that we're watching here in Oklahoma City did just get severe warned as I was talking about it. So we do now have a severe thunderstorm warning for downtown Oklahoma City. So if you're in Oklahoma City, make sure that you are getting indoors and away from windows immediately. This is a severe thunderstorm capable of producing hail up to quarter size and damaging winds up to 60 miles per hour. Like I said, we've had several systems today. We had one up in Maine that warranted a slight risk. We had one in the Tennessee Valley that warranted a slight risk. We've had far more action today than I think the Storm Prediction Center was expecting in quite a few spots. And again, right now, South Dakota and North Dakota are kind of popping off. We do have an enhanced risk of severe weather today for parts of the Central Plains here. This is for areas like Sioux City, Omaha, Lincoln, Grand Island, Kearney, Broken Bow. Goes back out towards western Iowa and just a sliver of northwestern Missouri there. So we do have a pretty large enhanced risk of severe weather today, and again, very large marginal risk that originally went all the way from Maine back down into Texas, back up into North Dakota. So it's a very active day for severe weather here, and again, we do actually have a storm that I've not mentioned yet this stream, but it is warned for lime-sized hail out in far western Nebraska. So if you're on this area, again, make sure that you are getting indoors and away from windows immediately. This is a storm capable of producing lime-sized hail and damaging winds up to 60 miles per hour. This is to the northeast of Lisco. And funnily enough, this is not even in our severe weather risk area today. This is in the general thunderstorm risk, and we have a considerable severe thunderstorm warning. So, interestingly enough, the SPC has a 5% tornado risk in place for, a good chunk of the central and southern plains here. It's a pretty large one, but if we take a look at NATOcast outlook, we can actually see that they're pushing a lot of the action further to the north in areas like South Dakota, kind of where we're seeing some of these storms now, right? They got a 5% in place here for parts of South Dakota, I do believe. Let me go ahead and check if they've released any updates about that. And yeah, they actually have. As of 34 minutes ago, we do have a new update here on our NATOcast outlook. So we can see that they're painting several, 5% risks of a tornado. We got one out here in northeast Texas, one in parts of southwestern Oklahoma. We got a couple out here in Nebraska and Iowa. But again, they have this small 5% risk up here in parts of the Dakotas and even Minnesota. So NATOcast is kind of pushing a lot of the action, staying further north than the SPC is. By the way, we did just get a new severe thunderstorm warning. That is going to be for Folk and Edmonds counties in South Dakota. That's that's not the new one. Where is that new one? Where the heck is it? Oh, it's down here in Texas. So we actually have a new severe thunderstorm warning now for ping pong ball-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour damaging wind gusts for portions of northern Fisher County in Texas. If you're in that area, again, make sure that you are moving indoors and away from windows immediately. That's near Rotan and Hamlin. This is out near Haskell. I know Haskell's in this general area. Haskell's off to the northeast of this. Mr. Storm, you seen anything concerning right now?
that storm that is warned for lime-sized hail, if you look at velocity, I know it's a lot of contamination around, but I think there could be a little bit rotation going.
Yeah, there's definitely some sort of rotation there. A lot of that's just because of how far away we are from the radar site, but yeah, there's definitely some rotation in there somewhere. It's probably pretty weak, but I wouldn't be surprised if that were to get a little bit stronger as it enters more central portions of Nebraska here.
Yeah, and then that one I mentioned earlier near Aberdeen, I think. There's still a lot of inflow. It looks like, and it's not even close to dropping a tornado or even having any serious rotation. But you definitely see that getting a little bit more organized in the coming hours.
Yeah, and the National Weather Service seems to agree with you there. They do have this at a severe thunderstorm warning with a tornado possible tag on it. That's currently our only one with the tornado possible tag on it right now. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, we
They're
just
all moving towards the radar site.
we did just get a new severe
Actually, no.
thunderstorm warning, by the way, guys. That's going to be for Stonewall County, Texas. That's an extension for a storm here. It's going to be heading towards Aspermont now. This has now been downgraded to quarter-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. Actually, the reason that those are two different warnings is because those are two different National Weather Service zones. We're right on the border of the Lubbock and San Angelo zones. We do have a ton of storm chasers out there today, mainly actually right now, surprisingly, they've decided to center themselves around Oklahoma, which I think is an interesting choice. But Oklahoma is obviously seeing some severe storms right around the Oklahoma City area right now. And again, we have...
Gherkin's got a pretty good view of a storm right now.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, we do have a live look at our Oklahoma City storm. By the way, we have another new severe thunderstorm warning that's going to be for areas to the south of Highmore. Well, it includes Highmore, South Dakota here. That's for quarter-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour damaging wind gusts. And we did actually just get a $half-dollar-sized hail report as of 15 minutes ago out of our storm in North Dakota, actually, to the north of Ellendale. This is a pretty big hail producer. For some reason, it's only warned for quarter-size hail, but we literally have a confirmed report of $half-dollar-size hail, so that's a pretty interesting decision there. But yeah, that's heading towards Monango. Actually, just moved through Monango, and it's kind of getting merged here by another little storm, so that could intensify it, or it could kill it. It is rotating a little bit, though. I'll say that much. It's not a lot, but it's there. By the way, we do have some updates on the Greenfield, Iowa tornado. Mr. Storm let me know that that is now officially a mid to high-end EF4 tornado. Still a preliminary rating. By the way, we have a new severe thunderstorm warning for Tom Green County, Texas. That includes San Angelo. That's for ping-pong ball-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. But yeah, the Greenfield, Iowa tornado is now officially rated mid to high-end EF4, I believe. I know there were several fatalities. I believe the last I saw there were 4 confirmed fatalities. There were homes well swept off their foundations. I mean, guys, it was close to an EF5. It really was. If there were to be a tornado this year that reached EF5 intensity, I'd guess that it would be that one. I don't think we're going to see anything like that for the rest of the year. And again, shockingly, it never got a tornado emergency. I mean, Mr. Storm and I were here watching it live on radar, and that's kind of what we were saying. Like, how is this not a tornado emergency? It's just an absolutely massive tornado.
I mean,
oh, by the way,
if the one in Michigan, or was it Wisconsin? Was that which one was it?
It was Michigan. By the way, guys, we do have a new tornado watch. We have a new tornado watch.
Okay.
This is for parts of Oklahoma and Texas. This was literally just issued. It's not even out on the Storm Prediction Center website yet, but I just saw it pop up on Radar Omega. Let's check the X page, see if that's out yet. Yeah, that as of 7 seconds ago, that came out. Okay, new tornado watch has been issued. This is for portions of southwestern Oklahoma and central Texas. A couple tornadoes possible, scattered hail up to softball size possible, and isolated gusts up to 70 miles per hour possible. Very high-end tornado watch in terms of the hail threat. But the other threats are kind of low in general. But yeah, what were you saying?
So, that tornado emergency that only got an EF2 rating. Was that in Wisconsin or was that in Michigan?
No, 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 that was in Texas. Sorry, in Oklahoma. There was one in Michigan that got a tornado emergency. That was rated EF3.
EF3, yeah. But even still, like, if that one deserved a tornado emergency, then this one, like, definitely did. Either way.
Yeah, I mean it's just interesting how it was on the ground for so long. They had so many opportunities to issue it. They had so many chances and they never did. Just ridiculous. I mean the debris
Yeah.
ball. It looked like seriously. I mean it looked EF3, EF4, maybe even EF5 on radar. So there's no. It's not like it was just it didn't look that bad on radar. No, it looked bad on radar. They just didn't issue the emergency for some reason.
Yeah. That supercell moving through Oklahoma City, like, just missed the radar site.
Yeah. Yeah, right now that is sweeping, I mean, quite literally through downtown Oklahoma City.
Davis, I would really watch the storm. It's not warned or it doesn't even have a special weather statement, but I think it will really grow and it is entering a pretty decent region, which I believe is the Texas Panhandle in the tornado watch at all?
Yeah, I think the storm you were talking about actually just got severe warned.
It just did, yes. So that is warned for ping pong ball sized hail and 16-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Just gonna mention that. That is a perfect triangle, actually. Is the Texas Panhandle?
Yeah, I think what's happened here is again, this is split on two different National Weather Service zones, so one of them decided to issue a severe warning and the other didn't. But yeah, this is now a new severe thunderstorm warning for ping pong ball sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. Um,
I'm sure Sir Corey Gherkin is on this, and I think he has a good look at some modest clouds that might be there. Actually, maybe not, but yeah, I might see some modest clouds in there.
you can definitely see there's quite a bit of wind on Corey Gherkin's feet. You can definitely tell it just rained hard there. Um,
Yeah, everything's wet.
and, I mean,
He's looking at some pretty ominous clouds.
yeah, honestly, okay, the other National Weather Service on that side of the border did just issue a severe thunderstorm warning. That's for quarter-size hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds.
They actually disagree. Interesting.
Yeah, Amarillo and Lubbock are the two different zones there. We actually just got a new special weather statement for a storm in southwest Oklahoma in the Eric area. That's for nickel-sized hail. It looks decently impressive, and again, it's going to have that same potential as this one to, go tornadic because it is in a pretty discrete environment in general. There's decent atmospheric fuel out here. It's gonna have a chance to do something just because of how discreet it is. Honestly, is the main thing.
I mean, I'll tell you guys, I think everything's coming together for these storms to overperform at least, or at least just, come through with a bang because you can see, like David said, they're in such a discrete zone, I guess, and this just loaded with moisture and cape and just everything that these storms need. So honestly, I think that there is a pretty decent chance that these storms could continue to intensify and actually go on to produce tornadoes. But even the ones that aren't severe warned or don't even have a special weather statement, I mean, those will eventually continue to erupt and move across this region. We're already seeing that happen with these ones that just got severe warned, and I'm sure that these will strengthen. Again, these will most likely strengthen to the point where a few of them have a good potential, or I shouldn't say good, but a big potential to drop tornadoes.
Yeah, for sure. By the way, we have another severe thunderstorm warning with the tornado possible tag. This is not a new one, but they did just add the tornado possible tag to it. Actually, yeah, this is not the same one. The one that had it earlier is just the north of that. It's rotating a little bit there, so we'll have to watch it near Orient. We did just get another new severe thunderstorm warning, by the way. That's for Mellett, Tripp, and Todd counties in South Dakota.
Is that rotation north of Roten, Texas?
Let's see here. Let me check that out. No, yeah, I mean, there's probably a little bit there, but again, obviously the edge is there. That's not accurate. By the way, we have another new severe thunderstorm warning for Wheeler and Collingsworth counties, Texas. Man, they issued a third warning for that same... No, actually, it's two different storms. So this is another interesting situation where two National Weather Service offices disagree. So the storm just to the north of the one that we were talking about earlier, it's special weather statement warned on the Oklahoma side of the border, but on the Texas side, it's severe warned. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely a good chance that some of these cells overperform out here. I mean, yesterday we had a 5% tornado risk. We got a big time tornado in West Texas, so you never know. By the way, our storm in San Angelo, that is severe warned, has a very high damaging wind threat associated with it here. I am just now noticing. So that's definitely going to knock out power for a few people there in downtown San Angelo. By the way, guys, we will not, or at least I won't, for the first time in forever, I will not be live tomorrow. But that is actually not because we don't have severe weather. It's because I'm gonna be out of state. So tomorrow looks like it's gonna be pretty active, but I'm gonna be out of state tomorrow, so we will not be live here. But we do have a massive slight risk that goes all the way from Texas back into Wisconsin. So, I mean, I'm gonna be home very late, but if there is still activity going on, I'll try to go live for a little bit, but it's gonna be tricky. But what I will say is we're definitely gonna be live here on Saturday, definitely gonna be live here on Sunday. We have enhanced risks for both of those days. But here's the thing, I think after Sunday things might actually start to calm down a little bit, because we are entering a new pattern where the jet stream is switching up, and it's not going to allow for as many severe weather events as we have been having for the past few weeks and the past month even.
Davis, I should probably go.
Okay.
See ya.
See ya. Alright, everybody, that was Mr. Storm. We're going to stay on the live stream here with you. What state am I traveling to? I am going to Indiana. I'm not really traveling. I'm only going to be gone for a day. I mean, our storm here near Orient just has a ridiculous amount of inflow there. I'll say that much. And it's rotating a little bit there. It is not actively producing a tornado, however. Alright, thank you, Jay. Yeah, I'm a little upset I'm going to be gone, though, because there's actually going to be, for the first time in a while, there's going to be some active severe weather in my area tomorrow, and then, of course, I'm going to be out of state on that day. Just really unfortunate. Okay, so our storm here near Doris is definitely rotating a little bit north of Rotan. Again, this is off to the west of Haskell. I'm just pointing out Haskell because I know it's a bigger town out here relative to some of the other spots that we have, because this is overall a very rural area. As we talked about yesterday, whenever we had a big-time tornado in the middle of nowhere out here in west central Texas. It was back out here. It was, I know it was near San Angelo. It was near Sterling City. It was, like, out here somewhere. Yeah, because it was along Highway 163. Yeah, it was out here. That storm did end up producing 2 tornadoes, actually, but the much bigger one was obviously the one that we were live for. Again, this storm near San Angelo is producing a very high-end damaging wind threat. I would not be surprised if it were to get upgraded to 70-mile-per-hour damaging wind potential. They may just stick with the 60, though. They may even go 65. They don't do that very often, but it is a thing they can do. It's weird, though. They, like, never do it. And they don't have increments of 5 for every stage. It's just 65. It's weird. And it's blue on Radar Omega, which is the same color as whenever there's a 100-mile-per-hour severe thunderstorm warning, so it always freaks me out when we have a 65. Even though it's nothing to write home about. Again, here's your area of rotation south of Doris. I know it looks like we have something to the south of that, but that's all just contamination for the most part. So, yeah. Actually, no, that would be where your rotation is, but it's not as bad as it looks. A lot of that's just because of our distance from the radar site. We're looking very high up into the atmosphere. There's some contamination out here. Now the Oklahoma side of the border has decided to give this storm a severe thunderstorm warning. I don't know why the alert sound didn't go off. It just does that sometimes. It just doesn't do it. For quarter-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds, again, the Texas side has this at half-dollar-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. It could even be rotating a little bit here on this newest velocity scan. If it is rotating, it'll be somewhere in there, so we'll watch this next velocity update come in. We do have another new severe thunderstorm warning, actually, so I guess we're not going to watch that come in. Okay, there it is. Rotating a little bit, but it's very weak, very broad. It has the tornado possible tag on it. It's up there in South Dakota once again. It is an extension for a storm because this warning is about to expire here. It's not moving fast, so it's almost in the exact same spot. It was warned for moving northeast at 30 miles per hour, but now it's down to 20. Very slow mover here near Orient and Fulton, but if you're in those areas, you should be moving indoors immediately, as this is a storm that is actively capable of producing quarter-sized hail, 60-mile-per-hour winds, and eventually even a possible tornado if this does continue to intensify here. Again, it looks like we have some sort of weak rotation here. It's not a lot. It's not enough to produce a tornado or even a funnel cloud for that matter, most likely, but it's something. So we'll have to watch that there, as again, this storm does have the tornado possible tag associated with it. And we have another new severe thunderstorm warning. It's going to be for Harmon County, Oklahoma. That's for ping pong ball-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. That's for our storm. It's kind of confusing because we have two storms down here, but it's for our southern storm here closer to Dodson and Hollis that we haven't mentioned for a while. Hello, Texas Chili Ball Edits. But yeah, that storm is now severe warning on the Oklahoma side of the border for ping pong ball-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. So if you're out there, make sure that you are moving indoors and away from windows immediately. Let's go back up here to South Dakota. As we continue to track this rotating supercell here as it approaches Orient and Fulton. The other warning has now expired, so this is an all clear for areas along Highway 26 to the southwest of Orient. Okay, so yeah, we definitely have some rotation trying to tighten up there, trying to spin up something at least. I think it's interesting that they went for a tornado watch down here, but up here they kept it as a severe thunderstorm watch, even though, in my opinion, this area is much more favorable for tornadic development. But that's just me. This up here near Fullerton, a lot of contamination in the area, but, I mean, there's definitely some sort of rotation there near Clement and Fullerton, in between the towns of Clement and Fullerton, North Dakota. We could have a rotating supercell capable of producing a tornado here, so you got to watch out for that. It is currently it doesn't have any sort of warning associated with it, but I wouldn't be surprised if it were to at least get a severe thunderstorm warning, maybe with the tornado possible tag. It's a decently strong storm up there, so if you're in that area, make sure that you are getting indoors. It's not too often we're talking about North Dakota and Texas at the same exact time in the same stream, but we are today. We do now have a report as of 9 minutes ago of this storm producing quarter-sized hail in Tom Green County, and it also does have the tornado possible tag on it now, as there are some very high winds and maybe some sort of rotation trying to develop as well. It's kind of interesting. We've had two storms roll through this exact area that both produce confirmed quarter-sized hail in Tom Green County, just outside of San Angelo. So, and we'll continue to watch these. A couple of these up here near Robert Lee look pretty intense in terms of a damaging wind and large hail threat, but overall the tornado threat with them is probably lower than this cell here down by San Angelo. This is moving off to the north here. This is moving north. It's moving east, actually, at 30 miles per hour. I don't know why I thought it was moving north. I think I was thinking of one of our other storms up in South Dakota with the tornado possible tag on it. Again, we have a live look at that storm rolling through Oklahoma City right now from the Norman, Oklahoma cam. You can definitely see some sort of cloud base there. It's interesting because you can see just how high the instability is just by the fact that it's broad as day in Norman, Oklahoma, but just off to the east of that, we've got a massive storm structure there. By the way, we do have a new severe thunderstorm warning now. That's going to be for not Stonewall County, Texas. It's one of these out here, though. Oh, that is for Stonewall County, Texas. Interesting. So, this is now still for quarter-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour damaging wind gusts. I was like, we already have one out here, but no, the storm is, it's actually two different storms that are receiving these warnings. Two different supercells here. Or two different storm cells, rather. Not really supercells, I wouldn't say, but they're very strong, and again, severe thunderstorm warned. So if you're in that area, make sure that you are moving indoors immediately. Sorry, I gotta stretch out here, guys. I'm falling asleep. Ugh. Yeah, we got a ton of damaging wind and large hail reports out of the Northeast today, and even a couple of lightning strikes. This one in here in New York City did cause some damage. Or sorry, it caused an injury, and then the one up here caused some damage. Or sorry, it started a house fire, I think. Yeah. And if we bring things back here, we can actually see the exact spot, the exact lightning strike that did it. If we turn on the strike intervals, probably here. So is this lightning strike right here, which is interesting. I mean, it's most likely this one, but the radar was estimating it to be about, a good half-mile away almost. So it's very interesting there. Unless it was just a different lightning strike that didn't pop up on radar for whatever reason. Obviously, the radar lightning strike detector is not perfect. It's a work in progress feature. Nothing on radar's perfect, but you know. I had an idea for a new stream layout here where a lot of weather streamers have the active alerts. They have a little bar with the active alerts. I was kind of thinking about doing that. I do have an idea of somewhat of how to do that, but it's not very automatic. I'm sure you could guess where I'm going with this. But also, to do it, I'd have to be not full screen like this, but also, if I wasn't full screen like this, I could do cool things. Like, I could add in my face cam here by opening up QuickTime Player, and there I am. We could do something like this right here. I don't know why I'm talking like this, but I am. So we could have it like that. Line up there with our webcam, or our webcams, if we do have multiple. And look at that. This is pretty sweet. Do you guys like it better? Because unfortunately, there's no way for me to get rid of the bar, because I can't be full screen. I guess I could just do that, but then I forget how to. I'll remember how to set it back to normal, but I'll forget how big it was originally. I don't know, though. This isn't terrible. This is honestly, I kind of like this. I'm thinking I might switch over to this a few streams, if not next stream from now. I don't know, I might have to be live again today, though, and I don't know if I'll have time to do it in between streams, because I'm extremely busy tonight, guys. Look at how ridiculous and tiny that little bar is there. I don't know, I don't think this looks terrible, though. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. If I was smart enough, I could figure out a way to get rid of this, but I'm not, so that's cool. Wait, let me see here, actually. What if we did something like this? Whoops. See, but then we're going to have a black bar on top. If I... I don't know. I'm not an OBS pro, if you couldn't tell. By the way, we'd have a new severe thunderstorm warning now. Holy crap. Okay, so that is for Tom Green County. That's an extension for our storm in San Angelo. That is confirmed baseball-sized hail by Public. For some reason, it says radar indicated, but as of 3 minutes ago, this was reported, so maybe they started issuing this warning before that. But this is for baseball-sized hail and 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts. If you're in this area, you need to take cover immediately on the lowest floor of the building, away from windows. Again, that's for downtown San Angelo. You guys have got to take cover now. Very dangerous storm here. Very dangerous. Again, this is a PDS, severe thunderstorm warning. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. I'm glad I looked at that. I was thinking about just not looking at the new one, the new severe warning. We'd have another severe warning now in South Dakota for 1-inch hail. You know, I figured it would be something like that. I figured it'd be up here in South Dakota, relatively insignificant, but no. No siree, Bob. Okay. So I'm updating the stream title here. But yeah, what if I did something like this, guys? Hear me out. This is probably a terrible idea, but just hear me out really quickly. What if I did something like that? And then I gotta see how this looks. Hold on. We gotta see how this looks first. Let me check on my stream how that looks. There we go. That's not bad, actually. It's really not. We do have this bar at the top still, but still looks pretty clean. I mean, I like it. I don't know what you guys think. You guys will have to let me know. Do you guys like this better, or do you want me to just make it back to normal, honestly? Just be honest. I don't care either way. I'm just wondering how everybody else would like it. Just to see if there's a way I could improve my streams at all. Obviously, I want to do that. There's actually not a black bar. That's interesting. I thought there would be a black bar, but there's not. That's so cool. Okay, that's smooth, actually. That's very smooth. Very smooth indeed. Okay. Let me put my icons back to normal. Let me see. Are they going to pop up now on your screen? I hope not. Oh, they are, aren't they? No, they're not. Sweet. This is amazing. We're improving our stream quality while tracking severe weather, everybody, if you're just now tuning in. We're making some major, well, not major, but we're making some decent stream upgrades here as we speak. Oh, dang it, they are going to pop up. Okay. Well, you know what? Do not fret. I have a plan. Oh, there is actually a black bar at the top. Okay, then. Well, I mean, it's not terrible looking. Huh. Do something like that. Now the black bar is way more noticeable, though. That kind of sucks, honestly. It's very stinky, huh? Well, how does this look, though? Let's see. Let's find out. Yeah, I don't know, man. The black bar is pretty terrible. Hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to look at my stream. That's why I'm looking down. How things look on my end here. I don't know, though. You can barely tell. It kind of just looks like part of the YouTube black bar. My hair, there's like one piece of my hair sticking up. Okay. Honestly, I could probably do with a haircut within the next few weeks. I like my hair short. I'm not growing it out and getting a mullet or anything like that. I never mentioned, by the way, this storm does have the tornado. Well, I did mention it, actually. It got that earlier before this newest update on it, where it got upgraded to destructive. Those look like some concerning winds right there, just right off the bat, as these poke out here from the radar site there. It's so annoying whenever we're so close to the radar site. It's annoying when we're far away from it, and then it's annoying as well when we're close to it, unfortunately. There's no middle ground, in between zone. Here, let me pull the camera back up here for you guys. I don't know, I feel like though my face cam's gonna get a little obnoxious because a lot of times I'm just gonna be looking down at my iPad and it'll be like, I do that a lot during the stream just to make sure the stream's running okay. But yeah, I don't know. You guys like this? Just let me know in the chat if you want me to bring it back to normal, how we used to have it. And by used to, I mean 5 minutes ago, or how it is now. What do you guys like better? We have another new severe thunderstorm warning now. I think right now I'm just going to keep it like this, though, unless somebody says something, if nobody else cares. That's up in North Dakota. I don't like the top bar, though, and unfortunately there's no real good way to get rid of that. Because, actually, yeah, there is. What am I yapping about? I could just do this. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. Okay. Wait. I know it looks weird. Hold on. I'm trying to fix it. I'm getting mad that I'm at a viewer that I made up in my head that's getting upset with me right now. Again, entirely fictional. I'm making up this viewer in my head here. Okay. So, storm above San Angelo is rotating. Check the 3 radars closest to it. Okay, so here's the San Angelo radar. What are the 3 closest to it? Is it this one? I mean, it's rotating a little bit. Then Midland, Odessa. I mean, it's rotating a little bit, but it's not a lot, which is why they have it at a severe thunderstorm warning with the tornado possible tag, rather than just actually at a tornado warning. We do have another severe thunderstorm warning, by the way. That's for Garden County, Nebraska. That's for the threat of golf ball-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds heading towards Oshkosh. And we have another new severe thunderstorm warning. That's for, also for Garden County, Nebraska. Is this the one? No, it's not. I will say, this storm up here appears to be rotating a little bit to the south of Racket, as Mr. Storm pointed out earlier before he left. No, the storm above that storm? I thought you said the one near San Angelo. This one? Is this the one you're talking about? Robert Lee. Oh, yeah, it is rotating a little bit there. I mean, it doesn't have a warning because it's not quite intense enough to warrant a severe thunderstorm warning. And it's definitely not intense enough to warrant a tornado warning, but it is rotating a little bit. It's not anything crazy, but it's rotating there. So yeah, thank you for pointing that out to me there. Oh no! I just realized my face cam's off the stream there. Let me try to fix that. I'm sure nobody cares about this except for me. But I care, okay? Look at the other radars. Well, here's Abilene. Here's San Angelo. And here's Midland, Odessa. I mean, it's rotating, but if you look from radar sites too far away, it all just becomes inaccurate anyway. But it's definitely rotating a little bit there. Oof. Yeah, big oof right there. See, I like this, though. I actually like this. This looks, I mean, it's not way better than what it used to be, but I like my face cam up. That's for sure. And we don't have to sacrifice quality or anything. Again, this is the problem. I'm always looking down. And then if my brother walks in or something like he does a lot whenever I'm streaming, I guess then we can't have his face on the stream. What do we do? Oh, by the way, this storm is upgraded to 80-mile-per-hour winds now in San Angelo. As I did say, that pocket of winds looks very intense. So again, if you're in Wall, Vancourt, you guys have got to take cover now. This is a very serious storm. Or, actually, Vancourt's not. Oh, sorry. Vancourt's not included in this, but the west side of town is. It's not really a town anyway. The far western sliver of Vancourt's community, or whatever this is here, is included in that. It's like one house included in that. Yeah, I mean, the stream looks good, though, I think. What do y'all think? This is the only way I can think of to get my face cam on. I will say this does cut out a little bit of the radar, but you probably didn't even notice until I mentioned it. New severe thunderstorm warning for parts of Texas. That's for a Gulf Bowl-sized hail and 70-mile-per-hour winds. That's near Hamlin. That's for a storm here to the south of Aspermont. Actually, there's a couple of storms near Aspermont, but this one, very dangerous. If you're in this area, make sure that you are moving indoors on the lowest floor. The lowest floor of a building and away from windows. Very dangerous storm. Gulf Bowl-sized hail and 70-mile-per-hour winds, once again, heading right for Hamlin, Texas. You guys need to be seeking shelter as a precautionary measure. It is also rotating a little bit near Red Bluff Crossing there. Let's see here. We'll say, if I do it like this every time, it's going to take longer for me to get my stream set up. I can't decide whether I like this better or not. So I'm going to have to figure out where to put everything, and everything's going to be all messed up. And you know I can't prepare before a stream. I don't come into this prepared. Seriously, though, I won't be able to do it before a stream because I won't have a stream up, so I won't know what I look like until I actually press go live. But anyway, we'll figure this all out together. We'll figure it out together, you guys. Bring Colleen up on top of me. This is so weird. Colleen's up there, Norman's down there. Now if I want to talk about which, cyclone port I'm mentioning, I can say the one on top of me or the one below me. I mean, they have the names right on them anyway, so I couldn't just refer to the names, but some of them don't, okay? Leave me alone. Once again, imaginary viewer that I'm arguing with in my head. Another severe thunderstorm warning. Increase of rotation for Robert Lee. Oh, that is actually the storm that did just get severe warned. For $half sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. I mean, it's not rotating that much. It's really just a little pocket there. It doesn't even have the tornado possible tag on it. But yeah, it's definitely rotating a little bit there for sure. I'd agree with that. See, if I'm doing like a Minecraft stream, though, I'm going to forget that I have it set up like this, and it's going to crop out half of the stream. I don't do Minecraft streams that often anymore, though. I'm sure somebody in chat will tell me. Alright. Yeah, I like this, though. I mean, it's not bad. I've said that like 16 times now. Can you tell that I like this? I don't think it's terrible, but I don't think it's great. Because I can. I mean, I'm the one that brought it up, so obviously I can, but anyway. By the way, we have a flash flood warning now. A considerable flash flood warning, actually, for downtown San Angelo, Texas here. So your guys' emergency alert did just go off. The emergency alert system, wireless emergency alerts, whatever, is for a flash flood warning. Again, they do go off for destructive severe thunderstorm warnings, but the thing about those is it's only if it's a new warning, and this was a continued warning that just turned destructive later on in its lifespan. It's in a prime environment, the Robert Lee one. I mean, it's in a decent environment. I don't know if I'd call it prime. It's not prime hydration. Haha, I'm sorry. Yeah, but I mean, it's definitely going to be able to produce some sort of rotation here if it continues like this. It's pretty discreet. I think it's probably going to try to develop a hook echo soon. It's probably going to turn into that classic supercellular shape that we all know and love. It's kind of starting to get there already. All it needs is a defined hook echo, and then it's there. So we'll watch it for sure, especially now that it is severe thunderstorm warned. Again, though, there's some other more concerning storms than that one that I'm going to watch. Like this one near Hamlin really should get the tornado possible tag. It's definitely rotating at least a little bit there. May even get a tornado warning, but still not quite enough rotation, I don't think. We'd have a new severe thunderstorm warning. Again, like the alert sign didn't go off for that, but quarter-sized hail is the threat with that. No longer for 60-mile-per-hour winds like it was previously as it moves closer to areas to the west of Miller, areas like Ree Heights and other spots along Highway 14 in central eastern South Dakota. I gotta stretch. See, like now if I'm doing this too, it looks weird whenever I'm stretching during a live stream. Storm near Bismarck has a classic hook. Bismarck. This one. Yeah, I mean, it's got a pretty decent hook there, I'll say that much. This definitely is going to have a pretty decent potential here to rotate a little bit more than it is, but it already is rotating just a little bit there. I keep forgetting that my face cam is on. Whenever I have this on, I have to look at the camera, or else I feel weird whenever I'm just looking down like this. But this is how I sit most of the time. Maybe that's just a sign I need to fix my posture, you think? I have a plan. Hold on. We have to close the stream out really quickly to do this. We have to take the picture away. Oh, but then we have to reset it all. Now what the heck? Hold on, I know the screen is black. I know the screen is black for anybody just tuning in. This is intentional. I'm trying to set something up here. How am I going to do this? Hold on, I'm setting something up, everybody. This looks like an Azul stream. Hopefully he's not watching. He's gonna get mad that I just said that. Thunderstorm. Alright, I'm almost done. Hold on, hold your horses. Once again, imaginary viewer that I'm fighting in my head with. Hold up. Okay, here we go. Ooh, I don't know if I like that, though. I can't decide. What the heck? Let's just bring the stream picture back. I just realized something. I don't know if I can get the stream picture back now. Uh-oh. That's not good. Wait. No, I forgot. Oh, wait, I can just do this. Hold on. Hold up. Wait, does this work? I don't know if I can get the stream picture back. What have I done? What have I actually done? I've absolutely messed everything up here by trying to fix it. Ironically enough. Womp womp. Oh, crap. I don't remember how to fix this, dude. You gotta be kidding me. I don't remember how I did it before. No. Why did I have to be such an idiot and drag it all the way off the screen to where I can't grab it back now? I don't remember how to reset it back to its normal display. Oh, dang it. I've done this before, too. This is not my first time doing it, believe me. Shoot. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Well, I done goofed. I sure as heck done goofed. I goofed it all up. I goofed this 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 up. And I don't remember how to fix it. Guys, we may just have to end off the stream here. I'm sorry about this. Luckily, we don't have any ongoing tornado warnings. We're going to end off the stream here. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm sorry it ended this way. I was probably going to leave soon anyway. So, again, thank you all for watching. We no longer have a destructive severe thunderstorm anyway. That's been removed. So, yeah. See you guys later.